On guys, welcome back to another episode in this beautiful afternoon. The weather is magnificent. You're right, buddy. The weather is magnificent and I'll take it. So I'm very excited today. I'm very excited, and I'm excited because I finally had a chance to play it and to now give my opinion on it. And that is a little game for an basically almost expired console, and by that I mean the Switch. And this game is Mario Party Jamboree. And let me tell you, the last time I played a Mario Party game was Mario Party 64. So it's been a long time since I played one. And let me tell you something. This game is awesome. This game is definitely one of those party games that you'll pick it up and it's very hard to put down. So when it comes time to enjoy with the family and such, trust me, it's gonna be a fun game. Let me see if I can just go around real quick. Hey, good deal. Yeah, so Mario Party Jamboree, honestly, I thought it was just that. I thought it was just a regular board game. Choose characters and you'll drop some dice, jump from spot to spot, winner's the winner. But it's way more than that. That game is way more than that. There's a lot of different game modes, and I definitely have some things to say about all of them. Starting with the main one, of course, you got Mario Party. Mario Party is the basic game. So it's the choose a board, choose characters, and yes, you will be dropping some dice to see who's the victor. In this case, is to see who's the superstar. So as you go across the boards, there are different difficulty boards. In case in like terms of terrain, that some boards will transform and make it a little more difficult for you to get to your objective, being the star, of course. Mini games are amazing. And I know, look, I haven't played any of the Mario Party games, so I don't know if, for example, there's some mini games that are from older Mario Party games. So to me, everything is all new, and I'll take it because I loved it. So in this case, you have an order in which you have your 4 players. So there's a lot of different settings, and the most basic setting, of course, you have 90 minutes. So you can make it to where the game will last longer and there are more turns and more stars to collect. But in this case, it's just a matter of setting it to the lowest. So I set it to 90 minutes. And let me tell you about that. You don't feel the 90 minutes at all. Like, you don't feel the oh man, like I have to wait for an hour and a half to go by. Like, you don't feel that at all. So when I tried the first time, like once it was over, I was like, wow, that really was an hour and a half. Like, you don't really notice the time because it's so fun. The way it plays is so you have your characters, in this case 4 characters, and for example, you'll go in order, of course. So after everybody takes their turn, depending on where you land, sometimes you may land on the green spot, which will give you some coins. Sometimes you'll land on the red spot, which will take away some coins. And sorry, the green is it's like a luck spot. So I mean, you'll get like a chance of more coins or an item. So if you land on like a blue spot, like a regular just blue spot, then you'll get like coins and such. So as you progress through the level, everybody will collect coins, and once you get to the star, you have to choose whether you want to spend 20 coins to get it or not. And of course, the main objective is to collect stars, so you're going to want to do that. And the way this game makes it a little more difficult is whenever you have, for example, you have, let's see here. Whenever you have like a ghost, like a boost spot, you can have the chance of paying 50 coins, and then you can steal a star from somebody. So that throws it off. And I don't want to say too much more of what you could do. And I know there are videos out there, and the game has already come out. But I try to like always just kind of give my opinion over the game in order for, you know, if somebody hasn't tried it yet, or they're like leaning towards wanting to try it, they're like, oh, okay, you know, well, this is pretty cool. Like, it seems like a fun time. So you have that, and then you have, of course, you have the different boards. So there's four whenever you start the game, and as you get achievements on the game, it levels you up. And as you level up, you get certain unlock features. So you know, you'll get like more items in the store, and then you get a new board. So in total there are 7 boards. I don't know if there's gonna have more boards dropping in some kind of expansion. That would be pretty cool, but for now all I know is that there are 7, and they're all very unique in their own way. So definitely check it out. And so that it's pretty much a board game in terms of how it plays and such. So after that, you have the next option. So if you don't want to play like the hour and a half, which it will take about minimum, it is true to what it says. So if it's gonna be 90 minutes, it's gonna be 90 minutes. But it's like I said, it really doesn't feel like it because it's so fun on how it plays. So everybody takes once everybody takes their turn, you have the mini games. And in the case of you don't want to play throughout the whole entire game, then you have your next section, which is called Minigame Bay. And then in there you have all the mini games from the Mario Party boards, and then you can just play them. You can free play them, and choose whichever one if you want to practice any, or if you just want to try a couple just for the heck of it. There are some daily mini games as well, so that way you can get like more points and such for the store. After that, you have the next section, which is called the Coupathlon. And it's depending on what option you pick. It's either, it could be like a triathlon, or it could be a quintathlon. It could look, don't correct me. I don't know how to say it. So the one with 5, and then so on and so forth. So on this one, I really like it a lot because it's basically one big board, and you have, it's like a racetrack, but it moves in spots. So as you play the game and as you win mini games, you'll collect coins, and each coin represents one spot to jump. Objective of the game, in the lowest setting, being 3 laps. You just have to make 3 complete laps around the track, and then once you do that, then you'll win. And you'll be against 20 other players. So whether you play with CPU or online, get ready for some fun, because these mini games are very, very, very interesting. Like the ones from Mario Party, I don't know if they're mixed. And I played plenty enough to see if they are, and I don't think they are. But the mini games from the Coupathlon, they are a little more fun in my opinion. On in terms of what you do and such. So once you, of course, beat that, you're declared the winner. You can repeat it again, or you can go ahead and continue on to the next section, which is called Bowser's Kaboom Squad. And look, in my opinion, this is my favorite mode, and I say that simply because it's kind of like a raid. So you're with like 8 players in total, and you're versus Bowser, And in this case, it's a huge giant imposter Bowser, and he's like menacing and stomping around the town and such, depending on the 3 levels that you choose. And the objective is that there's some crates of coins that fall, or sorry, not coins, bombs. And as they drop these bombs, you basically have to break the crates and communicate with the other players to let them know where it's located when they're across the map. And once you break the crates, get the bombs, you have to run over to the cannon. And once you load it up with enough cannons, being 20, it shoots towards Bowser, and it takes a piece of life, basically. So once you take off enough hit points, then you'll defeat them, and then that's how you complete the raid per se. And there are 5 rounds. It sounds a little easy, but as you turn up the difficulty, it does get very difficult. So just be prepared, and if you're gonna be playing with other people, just have in mind that it's gonna be one of those games that you're gonna have to communicate. You're gonna have to communicate very well. Let me see. So that's that for Bowser's Kaboom Squad. After that, you have interesting options here, because it then goes on to like it's a paratrooper flight school. And basically, you take your Joy-Cons and you put them by your side, and you hold them out. You hold them out by your side, and then it's like as if it was like wings. Because depending on the character that you choose, they put wings on, and then you mimic with your arms like the wings flapping. So you just basically fly around this whole sandbox, and then you just go up, down, fly through the rings. The physics system with the Joy-Cons, it works really well. And yes, I did flap my wings like a bird just to try it out. And yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting because it picks up very well, even when you rotate on certain angles, and then you adjust to like certain elevations. Like it picks up very well for Joy-Cons. After that, using also your Joy-Cons, you got Toad's Treasure Factory. And let me tell you, I hated it at first. Or sorry, I disliked it at first. But after a while, I picked it up, and I got so hooked on it that I kept going in one go, and I completed it in one sitting. I didn't like it because in the very beginning, the way the ball moves, because it's a physics game in which you have to hold your Joy-Cons, and then you manipulate certain obstacles in the level to move depending on how you hold it, whether you put it at a certain angle and you create a platform or a wall, or you can take certain bases and then just move it up or down to like move this ball around. And I thought it would move like a marble, but it moves like a, I don't know, it moves like a flubber. It moves like a jello ball. So it was kind of weird on how it felt at first, and I didn't like it, but once you get used to it, it was actually very fun. So that's another interesting one. Then let's see here. After that, you do have the last one, which is the Rhythm Kitchen. And whoever designed the food in this game and the visuals, I don't know. I have no idea where they got this from, but the food all looks so good. And I know they could take a picture of like regular, but it's not just that. It's the essence of like how the food looks, that it just doesn't look like food. It looks so appealing and so appetizing. that I was playing, and as I'm speaking right now, my mouth is watering. So it's definitely something in the graphic design department that yeah, they definitely did something right there, because man, that sub part of the game was very fun. So you have to take your Joy-Con and you do certain activities with the Joy-Con physics. So in some cases you're gonna have to cut some vegetables, or you're gonna have to like flip a pan or something like that. And then so as you do that, you have to do it with the other teammates, but everybody's doing it at the same time because everybody's doing it with rhythm. So there's gonna be some music in the background, and then as the music plays, you'll basically react with the music. Of course, bring DDR back, and Dance Dance Revolution, of course, if you don't know. And yeah, I mean, that's it for Mario Party Jamboree, which of course this part was for last. The Jamboree, as you play the game, when you play Mario Party mode, you find out that Jamboree are special characters, which is any character. It could be Donkey Kong, could be Wario, could be Peach, could be anybody. Toad, which my boy Toad, of course, that's my favorite guy. But basically, once you have that character, it's you have two characters then. And in the case of, like, let's say you land on a good luck spot, or you land on an item store, or you land on a star spot, then basically you have twice the chance of doing the certain activity. So you could buy 2 items. It doesn't have to be the same one. It could be any item, but you could buy twice. The stars, if you have enough, 40 coins, you can buy 2 stars, so that's also a plus. And it's a game changer there when it comes to like being competitive, and then you're like really behind, and then all of a sudden you get a Jamboree partner, and then bam, you just get 2 stars, and then it puts you right up to the top. So that's definitely something to look forward to whenever you see that character. But of course, the catch is if another character passes by you, the Jamboree character goes with them. And depending on what character you get, they have certain advantages. So like Wario will give you a certain coinage, from like 3 to 7 coins, something like that, every turn. It's random because of course Wario is broke and he's stingy. And for example, like other characters will give you a higher chance of getting like higher draws, which I believe that's Luigi. I'm not entirely sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, down in the comments. And besides that, I mean, there's the last thing, which is the Party Plaza. And Party Plaza, like, you could buy stuff for the game. So you could buy decorations for the Party Plaza, and then you could buy like certain pictures, and you know, like decorate your pictures and stuff and share them online with other players. The fact that now you could play with people across the world is awesome, because now, I mean, you could play like 20 player games, 8-player games, and like you could just sit on the couch, just hop online, join the lobby, and then go from there, which I find it to be super great. But yeah, I mean, and then there's one last thing here, which is there's like it's like a party planner type of side activity. It's basically a map, but you go from area to area. It's like a Mario Party board, but you basically jump from spot to spot, and then you accomplish little jobs here and there. Like you gotta get certain items for certain characters, and then they're gonna unlock certain areas for you and such, so you can get more decorations, more things like that for the Party Plaza. I feel like this game is definitely one of those party games that is perfect for the family. I know Astrobot won Family Game of the Year last year, but in my opinion, I feel like this game is a little more of a party game, just because of, I mean, how many people you could bring in to play with. I mean, that's my opinion. But then, of course, you have Astrobot, which is a fantastic. Hey, don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic game, but you gotta just have in mind that Astrobot is 1 player, but then Mario Party, you can play with a lot more than that. So let me know down in the comments if you guys played this game. I mean, I find it to be amazing. I feel like everybody should try this game if you haven't already, and if you like playing party games. And it's just one of those really sweet, like, just nice games that just you get to just enjoy it and just be happy with it. So, and even it's for any age will pick it up, and they'll be able to understand it right away. So if you guys played any of the other ones, recommend that maybe I should try them out. Let me know down in the comments. Let me know if you played this game, if you haven't played this game, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.